So it is early October. We just got back from the 2025 ACBS International Boat Show. Had a great time in Clayton, New York, and saw a lot of amazing boats. We did do some footage on that we will share on the Patreon page. And thank you to all of my Patreons for supporting the channel. This boat right here is a 1962 16-foot Century Resorter. And this boat was started by somebody, and then it was brought into this shop for us to finish it. They had worked on putting all new battens in it. They put a new bottom on it, and now what we'll do is we'll take over the project and we'll put new sides on it. We will finish the decks, and then vinyl on the front of the boat, because this one has a raised deck with a vinyl on top. We'll get all that done over the winter time, and then wire the boat, and then in the spring we'll run the boat and then have it ready for the customer to use over the summer. Last Call is back. This boat was waiting for some parts and pieces. We have all that together. We need to put the crash pad in this boat. The upholsterer will be here next week to do that. We have put all the hardware on, put the emblems on. So it is almost done. It's very, very close. Just a few things, and we can put it outside, run it, make sure, water test it, and it'll be done and delivered to its customer. And then we have Harry here. So we just pulled Harry from the water, and we're going to share some clips of that for you today. So we have started to pull boats for the season. This is the second one we've done. Super nice boat though, 1967 FGL fiberglass Century. This boat is pretty unique because it came from the factory without an engine, and the person that was the first owner, the first who bought it from the factory, they had a Buick Wildcat engine, which is called a nail head, which is a pretty unique motor, very torquey motor. And so they fit it into this boat. And so it's had this engine in it since the beginning. So it really is somewhat the correct engine for the boat. So I'll show a picture of it, what it looks like. But it's a beautiful motor, very unique. But this is a fast boat, and they use it every year. We put it on their lift for them, and they use it on Lake Leelanau every year. Enjoy the boat water skiing with it, just as it was intended to do. So pretty cool boat, a lot of fun to drive, like I say, fast, and very beautiful boat. So let's get back to the shop tour. You're down on your knees, your heart on your sleeve, and heaven only knows. All right, we have the 1940 25-foot Chris Craft Sportsman, pre-war Sportsman, turning out really nice. As you've seen in the past shop tour videos, this boat was in very good condition, but needed to be gone through. It had sat for a long, long time. We have put a new 5200 bottom on it, and then we've also restacked the sides, glued those down and screwed those with bronze fasteners, bunged the whole thing, plugged the screw holes, and then also just finished the bottom too. So we've got everything pretty much rough faired. And when I say that, we've gone over it with the hand plane, we've gone over and flattened everything. We don't feel any bumps, but it still needs a little bit of work, just final sanding on this. And then we can tape off that water line and then get some barrier coat 2000E and then bottom paint on it. And then we'll sand the sides one more time, get that really looking nice so we can do that work when it's upside down. It's much easier than when the boat's right side up. So hopefully in about another couple weeks, we're gonna flip this boat right side up. We're building a new dash for the 18-foot utility, the Chris-Craft 18-foot utility. So the dash had a lot of different holes in it, and we got rid of some of those excess holes we didn't need, and we're almost done with the dash for the 18-foot utility. So the 18-foot utility, we have all the woodworking pretty much completed on this boat. It's new bottom, we restacked the sides, part of the deck is new, it's all been shaped and sanded and glued down, and now we're just final fairing it and final shaping it, and then we'll hit it with a 100 grit flatboard and it'll be ready to stain. We also have all the parts that go in the interior that have been stripped and sanded, and those are ready for final sand and then stain as well. So hopefully in about a month, we'll get color on this boat and start the varnishing process. This is a full restoration. It'll be in here over the winter, so check back frequently for our shop tours and updates, and you'll see this restored through the winter. We have the 25 Sportsman twin engine boat, and we haven't been working on this too much lately. It is almost done, really, though. We're putting ceiling boards in the boat. We've got the dash done, and that's in the boat. That's covered with red leather. We're waiting for the upholsterer to get some of his pieces done so we can then integrate them into the boat and put them in the boat. But it's going to be over the winter. This boat may leave over the winter, and then we'll hit it really hard in the spring to finish it up. We've got to wait for those rub rails to come in. They've been built. We're still trying to figure out the steering wheel and the steering column for that. So we'll work on that over the winter time and put the project all together in the spring. So thanks for tuning in. Like I said, for those Patreon customers, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, it's easy to do. Just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to see more, and just keep watching, and we'll see you back here. Bye.